Welcome back. Let's get into the next mission. We have decrypted some of the information you found at the Klingon listening post in the Pulsen Nebula, and Starfleet Intelligence believes there's at least one more of those listening posts out there. We have the location of a signal repeater, which boosts the subspace transmissions from these listening posts. Starfleet wants you to go to the Bomari system, find the signal repeater, and use it to track down the coordinates of the other listening post. Okay. Find and destroy a Klingon listening post. Seems easy enough. Captain, we are approaching the signal repeater. If we get close enough, we can eavesdrop on the transmission and determine the point of origin. Okay. And of course, there's hostiles. There's always hostiles. Wouldn't be fun if there wasn't any hostiles, right? I actually like the background in this area. I like that. All right, I have something that I want to talk about with the expansion. And as a newbie, when I started this series, I wanted to know whether free-to-play was really free-to-play or if this game is pay-to-win. And that's why I haven't done anything as far as subscription. Wait a minute. The Klingons are using a low-frequency subspace carrier wave to send their stolen transmissions. We need to listen and find out what they heard. Okay. All right. So we need to scan here. That's one of the reasons why I haven't done anything as far as subbing or anything like that, because I want to answer the question, is it pay to win? And you can't really do that if you're on a premium account. 2 weeks. Okay, wait a second here. You can't do that as a freebie. Now see, this is one I would like to stay. The audacity to tell me what he wanted. Yeah, because that's not like he's going off on somebody. Redeploying, okay, the sensors to pick up cloaked vessels. Okay, that's the one that we need, obviously. Okay, but I sure would have liked to go back to listen to that other one because it seemed kind of gossipy. Sometimes you can get valuable information from your enemies about things like that. But anyway, okay. That's why I haven't done it, because one of the frustrations I had was when I looked at tutorials, they were sitting on these beautiful buffed out accounts, and my experience was going to be very different from that. So I wanted to know, is it free to play or is it pay to win? So I'm answering that question. So far, I'm not bumping into anything that's making it really, really difficult, but then again, I haven't gotten to end game yet. So we will see. But with the expansion, the grind that I keep hearing about, oh my God, it's making me feel less enthusiastic to play. Because in the end, I'm just going to be grinding and grinding and grinding, and it feels like a grind. And one of the things that, okay, MMOs, as I've said many, many times before, are grind heavy. They make you do things over and over again, and they keep adding things to the world, yes. But think about it, like for instance in World of Warcraft, the Tillers area, where you had the farming, okay? And every day you went in there and you farmed, literally. And you got, things in return for your time, like reputation gains and gifts for people to boost reputation with them, and items that you can sell or use to upgrade your cooking skills. I mean, there was a purpose in it, but it's still a grind. And after a while, it begins to feel like a grind. If you're continually doing it too long and you're no longer enjoying it anymore. That's what I'm getting with this, and the expansion is just released. And just to get from one level to the next, you've seen here, and even on my Romulan side, I'm able to coast pretty good. But in the expansion, it seems like they've overdone the length of time it takes to accomplish a task. And because of that, I keep hearing about it, and usually I don't let things like that bother me. I've piggybacked a carrier wave on the signal from the repeater and tracked it to the signal of the source. There's a listening base. Okay, so we gotta leave. It's goodbye. So anyway, usually I don't let things like that bother me. I want to experience it myself. Unless there's a crescendo. I'm detecting a Klingon transporter disruption. The field is being maintained by 3 transport disruptors. Destroy them. Okay. Unless there's a crescendo. And that means there's a lot of people saying the same thing. There's no variance in the story. There's no, you're wrong, blah, blah, blah kind of thing. Everybody's in total agreement. And that's what I'm getting with this. And it may be that they're going to fix it. By the time I get there, maybe they will have listened to their player base and they will have fixed it. I don't know. I'm not that familiar with the developers to know, do they listen? Because this is going on a lot. I thought they would have tuned it by now, but they haven't. And as I said, it's not impacting me now. So I'm not going to worry about it now. I'm going to wait till I get there. But it does make me worry about whether I'm wasting my time. And that's something that I think developers really need to take into account when they're making these grindy things, is that you never want your player base to feel like they're wasting their time. Because that's when it gets harder and harder to get them back. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. I checked out the forums just before. Scrambling field is down. We can't transport a team. Okay, let's go. I checked out the forums, and oh my God. We have received authorization from Starfleet to destroy the facility. It is considered vital to our war effort to protect our transmissions from enemy reception. So we're going to blow this thing up. You'd think that would really piss them off. But then how would they know we did it, right? So, I consider something to be bad when I don't normally go to the forums and whatnot. But on my Google Plus feed, I saw people, timelines, people were saying that they left STO out of frustration to play World of Warcraft. And that made me sit up and I'm like, say what? Because I play them both because I enjoy them both, along with SOTOR. But these people left out of frustration a game that they loved because this expansion was that damn frustrating. So that's what got me really looking at it. It's like, oh my gosh, what have they done? We need to blast our way. Fortunately, assault the core. Okay. It really got me wondering what they've done and how can you fix that? How can you tune that? The common thing that I hear people saying is the game was fine until the expansion. And I think if they had just kept with the same general, algorithms that they had, everything would have been cool. But I understand from a developer standpoint that they're trying to make people play that expansion, try to stretch it out. But they definitely missed the mark on the tuning there. So we blew that up and there was nobody got hurt. Yeah, that was weird. So anyway, yeah, it makes me wonder about that, because how long are you going to go? Because it's broken. The community is basically saying, look, dude, your game is broken. This is not fun anymore. So what is the timeline that you give a developer to fix it? You know what I mean? Do you just say, "Oh, scrap this. We'll just..." Because I'm assuming they're working on the next expansion right now. That had... Oh, yeah. Okay. I was so busy running my mouth. He transformed. That asshole. So this problem was really bigger. The Klingons were right from the last mission that we have these infiltrators that can shapeshift. And that's what they're doing. They're shape-shifting into humanoids. Lieutenant Sensors just picked up the Undine ship. Well, we need to kill them. We need to kill them. And in the last mission, we unfortunately let one get away. The Klingon said, you know, you've got a shapeshifter. And we were like, no, we don't. And I felt so stupid. And that's why I named it, you know, acting like you're right when you're wrong or something like that. Because I was totally wrong. And I knew I was wrong. But the game just sort of forced you into that position. But anyway, basically, the community is saying your game is broken. Fix it. And the devs are like, well, we don't find that it's broken. Or there's like, you know, general silence. So how long do you stick around? So like I said, I am not really worried about it right now because it's not impacting me right now. And I hope that no one takes that as, you know, a slam, as where it's like it's not my problem because it's not affecting me. But literally, it's not. So would it be responsible for me to leave the game based on something that may happen to me, you know, in the future? Because by the time I get there, this whole thing might be readdressed and whatnot. So that's why I decided to continue on with it, even though I am going to admit it does worry me that I'm wasting my time. And that's why I really want to get the community to start talking about these things, because developers need to realize and understand, and players as well. Without players, devs are nothing. These game publishers and developers are nothing without us. We hold the power. The problem is that we usually don't band together enough with enough force to say, okay, we don't like this and we will leave. We will go. And one of the lessons that Blizzard employees learned is in WoW, they did. They left. And so it's like, okay, wait a minute, maybe we need to maybe we need to listen to these casual people, you know, more, because we've lost millions of players. Devs need to understand that when players get pissed off enough, they will band together. We just haven't been doing it efficiently and effectively to put developers back in their place and put us as players as a priority. Because without us, oh my God, that is just... I have to get a drink. Y'all can read that. I'm drinking water. Oh my God, that was beautiful. Next time you should... Are you talking smack to me? Oh, let us be clear about something. I will kill you. How dare you? I just helped you? And then you're gonna talk about sparing me? Oh, baby. You should have never done that. Alright, that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button. It lets me know if you like the video or not. Thank you for liking and sharing the videos and interacting with me. It allows me to do what I love, and I could not do it without you. Social media links are in the description below, and I will see you guys in the next one.